Hey, welcome to another edition of Trash Talk. Hey, it's great to be back again with you. I hope everybody's awake, and if not, grab your cup of coffee and join us because we got our coffee. We're ready to go.
Well, I'm going water right now. I've been up for 3 hours already, so I'm wide awake.
Oh, all right. So I'll start with the coffee for both of us.
There you go.
Hey, as always, we are brought to you by the Patriot Sandwich Company. It's right there on the hat. And we got big news from the Patriot Sandwich Company because they have adjusted their hours a little bit. David decided that he was just working too damn much. So he decided
No, he wasn't.
he wanted to get home for dinner once in a while. So what they've done is they've lopped a couple of hours off the end of the day. So now they're going to be open. Makes it easy for you to remember. He's open from Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And so the best, yeah, for those of you who used to go in there around 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening, best thing is call in advance, order your sandwiches, buzz by there at 6 o'clock, pick up your sandwiches, you're good to go.
Yeah, look, hey, it's summertime. Things are different. August, we finally hit some Texas heat. And it's just the way it is. So He's adjusted his hours. So if you want those sandwiches for later, just get them early. Half the time you don't need to reheat these sandwiches. I mean, let's be real. If you want a warm sandwich, you can do it yourself. But David's there, and just check them out.
Or pick up the sandwiches, take them home, put them out on the driveway, and they'll warm up.
Right.
While you're getting ready, and make sure you mention that you heard about it on Trash Talk because you get an ice cold drink to go with your nice warm sandwich.
Very true. I mean,
what could be better than that? Hey, and we are also brought to you by our good friend Irving Chung, who is a franchise specialist. He knows everything there is to know about franchises and all. You can give him a call. You get a free consultation with him. You may find out that there might be a franchise at very little money going in that you can set up a franchise and make yourself a pot of money and then go buy a bunch of sandwiches over at the Patriot Sandwich Company. So
yeah, just switch it up. Check out Irving Chung. He does a lot for everybody, does a lot for our vets out there, knows the ins and outs of the business, and knows there's people out there to make the connection. So check them out. Hey, by the way, we got to ask Irving too if he has any social media. I haven't been able to find it on social media, but maybe I'm just missing it. So we need to ask him next time.
All right. Well, his email address is bigconsideration.com. You can go to that, and that's a good starting place. You can get in touch with him and say, hey, I want a half-hour free consultation, ask you some questions.
There you go.
So, well, hey, it says right behind me, extra, read all about it. We decided that today we're going to talk about some crazy headlines in the news. And I don't know about
like fun headlines, not just the other crap that you've been seeing for the last year.
And I don't know about some of them that you got to offer, but every one of mine is 100% legit. They are real headlines, not made up. These were real headlines that appeared in a newspaper someplace. I even got a couple of news stories that were taken verbatim from the paper because they were just so insane, nobody could make it up.
No, I got some too. And I definitely verified on these to make sure they weren't like the Inquirer or whatever. These are some legit ones.
Yeah.
And I got to be honest with you. You know what? This is the stuff that I would watch if it was on the news on a regular basis. Because first off, I can't believe it. Second, it's at least entertaining and interesting to say the least,
Right. Yeah. And as I say, when you see some of these, you think, either they were really tight for space, and so they made the headline so that it would just catch the attention with very few words, or somebody was just so far out in left field and everything that they said it, they printed it, and then they picked up the paper and said, "Ooh, did I say that?"
Yeah, right.
Well, you want to kick off with one, or you want me to?
Hey, it's up to you. But yeah, sure. I got one that comes out from our good friends in Iraq. I don't know if they're good friends, but they're in Iraq. So this is interesting. This is the title of the headline. Okay. And this was posted, by the way, July 4th on, I was saving it just in case. I always save things for myself to read later when I'm bored. And this just happened to be one of them. So thank God. Chef dies after falling into giant vat of soup. So now he's dead. I mean, that sucks, but it's funny. So on July 4th, 25-year-old, I'm going to mess this guy's name up, so let's just go for it. Issa Ishmael, I don't know if that's it, was preparing soup at a Hazel Hall wedding venue in the Zakko district of Iraq when tragedy struck. He was a father of 3, which that's sad.
Yeah.
He slipped and fell into the large soup, burned himself, and then fell on the floor. He was rushed to the hospital where he was treated for severe injuries and unrecognizable.
Ooh.
But he died. He lasted 5 days. He died 5 days later. The injuries were too much. My question is this. How big is this freaking wedding that you could fall into a vat of soup? I'm Italian. I understand soup and weddings, but are you kidding me? They show a picture of the vat. It's unreal. It's unreal.
Well, hey, look at what crazy. Look at what they make beer in.
That's true. But the guy was making $12.45 a day.
A day?
To make soup.
To make soup.
Well, yeah. Over in Iraq, you could have like a bag of chips and own a whole complex,
Do you wonder if
Wow.
if somebody that ultimately had the soup said, I think it needs a little more salt?
I think it needs a little more fingers.
Yes, that's good.
Yeah. Excuse me, waiter. There's not enough eyebrow in this.
Yeah, or you get a little bit chintzy with the meat and the soup.
They just throw like a goat in there and a lamb and chop. They don't care what they eat over there. Let's be real.
I go, since you start off with a story instead of just a straight headline, here's a story I got. Police arrested a driver for possession of cocaine. And the driver admitted that he recently used cocaine to celebrate his completing a drug rehab program.
Oh, yeah. What, you can't do that?
Say, listen, what was I supposed to do? That just, it was just for old time's sake, officer. Really, I wasn't getting hooked again.
Get some cocaine, officer. I just got out of rehab.
Yeah. Would you like a little, officer?
You know what, though? Hey, let's give it to the guy. He didn't even lie about it. He wasn't even lying.
Yeah.
That's got to account for something. The cop probably should have just said, look, I'm taking your coke and I'm going to give you a ticket, but just get out of here,
Yeah. And where was this? Where was this other one? Oh, yeah.
Detroit.
Here's what it was: a letter to the editor. He writes to the editor, I think it's just terrible and disgusting how everyone has treated Lance Armstrong, especially after winning 7 Tour de France races while competing on drugs. When I was on drugs, I couldn't even find my bike.
Yeah, I know. And he wasn't on what was it, enhancers or some crap? Or,
yeah,
I want to say, look, he also defeated testicular cancer too. So give the guy some credit, man. If he wants to take some drugs, give him some credit.
Right. Yeah. The guy had balls enough to compete in seven events,
At least one of them.
That's right. Yeah. So he was there at least halfway, right?
Yeah. And look, Sheryl Crow, his wife, left him too during that whole situation. So,
yeah. Well,
what are you going to do? Well, I got some stories. I do got headlines, but I got stories. I thought these are interesting.
Okay.
Some of them are real long, but okay. So I read this other one. In Lincolnshire over in England. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but it's in England. There was a 4-day swinger festival.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. But guess what? The police cited them for noise complaints.
Wait.
So apparently there was a 4-day swinging, it was called Swingathon.
Be a little bit, try and keep it a little bit undercover, right?
And they
Swing-a-thon.
said that they were at a field near villages of Osby and, I'm saying all these wrong, sorry to my English friends over there, and Iceby in Lincolnshire. Attendees could enjoy clay pigeon shooting, because, that's what I want to do when I go to a swinger fest. Adult bouncy castles, sure that's a mess, and
Yeah.
wet t-shirt contests. Anyway, the local residents complained of the loud live music, starting at early hours in the morning, and unrecognizable sounds. I think we all know what those sounds were.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. It wasn't people just sticking to the bouncy house.
Yeah, those bouncy councils they weren't the only thing that was moving that day.
We need a little more olive oil over here in the bouncy house.
But could you imagine the police officer that rolls up there and they're like, what do you want me to do? Like, they got a permit to do this.
Yeah.
And but they find them. It doesn't say what type of how much money it is, but they got hit with 15 different noise complaints because they were supposed to stop making noise at 11 p.m. and they weren't supposed to start making noise, I guess, until 10 a.m.
Well, the solution is duct tape.
You should see the pictures, by the way.
Just put duct tape over everybody's mouth and take it off at 7 a.m.
They have drone footage of like these random beds all throughout the fields, and then a stage. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be the cleanup crew. That's all I'm saying.
And it was probably the police department that were flying the drones.
Yeah, hoping to sneak a peek. But you know what? Nobody good looking goes to these festivals, okay?
Especially when you call it a swing-a-thon.
Right. I mean, you got like people like Jabba the Hutt rolling around over there. Ain't nothing pretty, okay? Jesus. Too early for this nonsense.
Yeah, I got one here. This is an actual headline. Marijuana issue sent to a joint committee. Honest, I don't make up this stuff. It was the headline in the newspaper.
I mean, don't they have editors? I mean, come on, man.
That's what I'm saying. That's one of them. That the editor calls the guy into his office saying, "Who came up with this headline?" "Oh, I did, sir." "What? Did you read it?" Yeah, it was sent to a joint committee. Oh, I see.
My bad. And then you got to wonder, that if somebody did that on purpose, like
you want me to print a retraction?
Right. Well, I got a headline. All right. Here's one for you. 20 people found dead in morgue shooting. Shocker.
Yeah, right. There was one I had that was similar to that. Man accused of killing his lawyer gets new attorney.
His lawyer's dead. What are you going to do?
Yes,
His lawyer's dead.
Hey, this guy just killed his attorney. Next, who's the next? We got to assign an attorney to him.
All right, so check this out. Here's one. Okay, this is a little story here. Man lucky to be alive after trying to use a stun gun as a shaver. I'm questioning if he should have lived. That's all.
Right.
I don't know what's going on in England, but this is in England again. You guys got to get these people under control over there. Mohammed Khan, who sounds like a villain from a James Bond movie,
right,
claimed that he bought this device from a stranger in an alleyway out of the back of a car. First off, Dollar Shave Club. That's all I'm going to say. Why are we buying razors from strangers? What the heck is going on over there? He said he didn't realize that it was a stun gun, didn't think it looked weird until he went to plug it in and it wasn't fully charged but he realized it kept on shooting him in the face. And instead of shaving him, it gave him scars. I quit. I quit on life. This guy, I mean, listen, why are we buying, like if I go to a restaurant and I walk out the side and I go to, and some guy's like, hey man, come here, I got something for you. First off, I never go. Second, if he pulls out something and tries to sell me a razor, I mean, are we in that desperate of a time that we're buying illegal razors?
Right. You know, yeah, I'm all out of guns, but I got a great razor here for you.
He was in the hospital, but thank God it wasn't charged, or the doctor said he could have died. Oh. What an idiot.
That's amazing. How about here's one. This is an ad that was in a newspaper. Like new full-size mattress for sale, still under warranty. Slight urine smell, asking $40.
How much?
40.
What size?
A brand new, a like new full-size mattress for sale. Still under warranty, but a slight urine smell.
You know what? It smells like a toilet, but the warranty is good. So, you know, wait.
My
I didn't
thought
even know
is
that mattresses had warranties. I'll be honest with you. I had no idea.
It's good deal for your dog and cats.
Yeah, or for some homeless guy, you know.
Speaking of homeless guys,
here we go.
That was a good one. Actual headline. Mayor tells homeless people to go home.
You know, some dude like Pirate Rick is standing there like, I am home.
Yeah. I am. In fact, can I just stay here in this police station? He tells all the homeless people in town to go home. Okay.
I read something. It's not really funny. This is actually frightening, and especially if you're twisted like I am. Radioactive boar pig hybrids being created in Fukushima wasteland, scientists claim.
Where?
Fukushima.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
They got a great Japanese restaurant there.
Yeah, I'm sure it's radioactive. So the Fukushima disaster of 2011, that's pretty recent. Yeah. Caused by the earthquake and tsunami, was the most serious nuclear accident since Chernobyl, which is still creepy. I just watched a great documentary on Chernobyl, by the way.
Yeah.
Very scary stuff. Unfortunately, though, what's happening is, as life comes back, things take over, like boars, which are a nuisance. They are mating with regular, like normal pigs, and creating a radioactive hybrid. They're passing on their radioactive nuclear traits. And these pigs, just show pictures of them. I'll put one up on Instagram, which is Trash Talk Texas, by the way. And they've got large tusks, but some of them are round like the pigs, and not, I mean, they're disgusting, and they're destroying the land even more. I mean, that land's not going to be usable for, 1,000 years, but they're going out of that area and ravaging the crops of people that are trying to survive outside this nuclear dump. It's crazy.
Hey, but if you get lost, they glow in the dark.
They do. That's how, you know what though? This is how horror movies start. This is how we get Godzilla and King Kong. Like, we're one step away from like creatures just taking over the world. I already know.
Yeah. Or check out that barber that's selling the
electroshock.
Yeah.
It's a good thing he didn't try to manscape. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. How about a headline says psychic admits the world did not end yesterday?
Oh, thank God for her.
That must have been a real slow news day.
Right. Where's she out of, Ohio?
to come up with that one.
Come on.
Yeah. Come on, we need a headline for the newspaper. We go to print in 5 minutes. No,
what do we got? We got nothing.
We got nothing. Okay.
Oh my God. That's embarrassing.
How about man admits that jail time hindered his job hunting?
They frown on that. Sir, when can you come in for an interview? Well, I get a phone call once a month.
Yeah. Yeah. In order to collect his unemployment check.
Right, and it's a collect call, by the way.
Yeah.
And as
He's-
long as I'm not in the hole, you can talk to me.
Yeah. But I mean, can you imagine a guy that's he's serving a life term or something, and he spends all of his time in jail applying for a job?
Right. Just trying to get a job, man. I just got to work. I mean, don't they give you those jobs in prison?
Yeah, yeah. Amazing.
Oh man. Well, that's I had some pretty other crazy stuff. I can't seem to get to find it. I'm stuck on these pictures of these boars. They're freaking me out, man. I haven't.
Here's a good one. A
Okay.
story of a couple discovered a thief that was in their home when the husband told a joke and they heard someone upstairs laughing.
What? Who's that? Somebody laughing at my.
Yeah, somebody laughed at my joke. Who is that? Where are you?
Were they just hiding out in the attic? I mean, just chilling, waiting. I mean, gosh.
Yeah, no, sign him up. You need that guy in your audience if you're going to do stand up.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Here's one I did have. Okay, it's about bats. 92 people infected with rabies at a local zoo for bringing a rabid bat into the zoo. Don't you go to the zoo to see animals?
Yeah.
And don't they have bats? Like, how do you walk in like, hey, you guys got Timmy, you got the backpack, the stroller, the rabid bat we just have hanging out in our house? They said that they were trying to sneak him into the bat cage to get rid of him. What? Why did you have him in the first place? Like, I don't understand.
Well, he probably took it from the zoo across town.
He probably did. He probably took it from the zoo and said, oh crap, this bat's got rabies. It's not going to turn me into a vampire. Let's go to this other crappy zoo. 92 people. I'm thinking to myself, what did that bat do? Did that bat bite 92 people? Like what? I mean, there's not much to the story, but it's real. They didn't get into details, but in order for 92 people, because I'm not a scientist, but rabies don't like bounce out of you and go to the next person. You got to
right. Yeah.
You know,
not exactly transmitted that way.
Right. Although I don't know, this year, who knows? It might be the next thing we're worried about. I don't know.
Here's another one. City council. This is legitimate. It was on the front of a newspaper. City council unsure why sewers smell.
Was that Frisco?
I mean,
hey, we have no idea how they smell today. How did that come up in a city council meeting?
Yeah, they smelled like lavender yesterday. I don't know what's going on down there.
You know what? The hotter it gets, those things really smell. We need to do an investigation.
Yeah, that might have been that party over there in England going on.
You just got to burn that field afterwards. Like, just burn it, because nobody wants, you're not, enough things have been planted there. Okay.
Yeah. How about one-armed man applauds the kindness of strangers?
I'm getting a visual.
Yeah.
He just hits himself.
Yeah. How about hooker named layperson of the year?
Named what?
Layperson of the year.
I want the article for that one.
I love that. I love that one. Where's my other one that was really, really good?
Wow. Unbelievable.
Some of these are crazy. Some of these are crazy. Oh, man arrested after selling farts in a jar without a vending license.
What?
He's putting farts in a jar and selling them without a license. But
Look, he just got...
there's a follow-up to that story.
I bet.
Later, he was awarded Entrepreneur of the Year.
Like, as if last month we didn't lose ratings. Now we are.
Oh, amazing. Jeez.
Oh my God.
I'm having too much fun with this. We probably got to get out of here. But hey,
We do. We
we,
do.
we forgot to tell everybody you're starting a new contest for Trash Talk, aren't you?
Yes, we are. No, absolutely. So, guys, we're going to bug you with this every day leading up to September. We want one of you on our show. I don't know if I really want you on our show, but we want to give you an opportunity to be on our show. We are very excited. Our show is all about connection, laughter, and all that nonsense. So we have a contest for you, and there's 2 ways to do it. What you can do is, number one, you can email us at, trashtalkfrisco@gmail.com and tell us why you should be on the show. That's trashtalkfrisco@gmail.com. Tell us why you should be on the show. Give us a reason. We pull your name, you're on the show in September. The second reason and the second opportunity on any of our social media platforms, Instagram, YouTube, like all of the Anchor, Spotify, I don't got to go through the list. If you leave a comment and share this episode right here and comment, hey, my name is Dan, I want to be on the show because of this, and share it, we might pull your comment, make us laugh, give us a reason, show us why you should be on the show, and we are going to randomly pick, and we might have two, could be one, could be two, but this is for August.
We are going to shower all kinds of prizes down on you, on the winner, and believe me, this could be the springboard to the next level of your life.
You never know.
Trash Talk.
Absolutely. You could have 5 followers now and have 10 by the time you're done.
That's right. I mean, we are now part of the National Podcast Association.
We are.
So,
and
you know
hey,
what?
We've got a lot coming up. There's also something else coming up in September, and that's our 1-year anniversary. We'll talk about that later.
We got so many things going on here. We're going to have to get out of here because we have to go start talking about some of the things that we got going on.
We'll remind you of the show, of the contest every week. Don't forget to comment.
Right. And click on any one of those, or don't forget that email address, trashtalkfrisco@gmail.com. Say, hey, I want to be on Trash Talk. I'm cool. I got to share this with you. All right.
There you go.
Go on, make it a great one, and we'll see you right back here again next week. Okay.
See ya.
Bye.